Well, hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm now returned from my trip to the lovely Herefordshire countryside. Obviously now I've got to get back to business, and took on a commission of painting St Mary's Church in Great Baddow, Essex, here in the UK. It's only more or less just down the road from me, and I actually painted it on site as a plein air painting, and it all worked pretty well. And that video will be on my YouTube channel this coming Friday, 6 p.m. UK time. But in the meantime, I want to just give you a taster of what what I did, and a little bit about colour mixes, composition, and that sort of thing. And hopefully you'll be able to watch it this coming Friday. Anyway, let me pan in a little closer, and I'll run through one or two little pointers about this lovely little church. It's quite a big church actually, here in Great Baddow, just down the road from my studio in Gallywood. Well, there you have it. As you can see, I've pulled in considerably closer. Got a nice composition. Now, the client asked me to paint Great Baddow, it's St Mary's Church, Great Baddow, with the pub to the left, and the road sort of tucks around and goes away, and also slopes down just the other side of the old pub. And the White Horse pub was quite a nice feature. I like painting this angle. This church is only just down the road from my studio here in Essex, so Great Baddow is only just on the outskirts of Chelmsford. When I looked at the composition, I decided that I needed to paint plein air. It was a nice sunny day, sun coming from the right hand side like that, lighting up the church, but the left hand part of the tower and the spire are actually in shadow, which created a lovely film of shadow in the background there. And it's quite a large church, so I needed to fit it all in to get it to work. On the right hand side, we've got these lovely dark trees and a wall. We've got the fencing that pulls your eye in. Then we have a light area before we get to a dark area, before we go to another dark area, and a tree that actually hangs over. And funny enough, it's actually situated and growing just inside the grounds of the White Horse pub. So it's not on the path, it's just behind the railings, and it's a lovely old birch, and of course with the sun coming at that angle, it really picks up shadow work on the nice rich red brickwork that we got on the left. So overall, I think the composition is particularly good. It seems to work in all aspects really for me. And I decided, as I say, to paint plein air on a very hot day, but I still say that if you paint plein air, you get extra feeling in your paintings. The sky was laid on onto dry paper this time, hence we've got one or two little run backs, but I think they enhance this scene. I didn't want to try and remove them. Can get very messy if you do. So if that happens, just plod on, produce the rest of the picture. You know, time we got the trees in, the buildings, it never affected the overall look. I added some yellows and reds to that top corner. Did get a little bit of greening coming there, although I tried just to sweep it away and let it blend, which was better than mixing on the paper. Then I added some red in the lower part of the sky. I think that was alizarin crimson, which there again gives a bit of depth behind the church. The greens are tonal, as I say. We've got a dark area here, we've got a light, we've got a dark area there, medium tone, and I tried to pick up on that leafing a sense of the greens and the yellows from the sky. So that's not that green, it's not that green, it's picking up the more earthy looking green that you see when you've got sun shining through, because that is another birch tree overhanging. And then of course this tree needed to go in, nice white trunk work, shadow on the left, and also there's a shadow running up the building and cast onto the building. Now this coming Friday I will be demonstrating this complete process in real time, so you'll be able to see exactly how I lay the colours on, and hopefully I've remembered to either show you the mixes or at least explain the mixes that I've used, and those little finishing touches that I'm sure you know, do enhance this type of subject. So there you have it really. That's a little taster of what's coming in my next video. Well, there you have it. It's my latest commission, painted plein air, actually on site, and I hope you've sort of hope that sparked a little feeling of anticipation as to what we have coming this coming Friday on my YouTube channel, 6 p.m. And I hope you enjoy watching this scene being painted in real time on site on a lovely sunny day here in Essex. And it's extremely warm again today, so I'm going to nip out into the garden and let the heat disappear in the studio. See you all again this coming Friday, 6 p.m. UK time. Thank you for watching and happy painting.